Alright guys, I keep getting asked to do a Feed the Beast single player series ever since I did that one way back when, probably 7 months ago. I keep getting comments where people want me to continue it. So here we go, I'm going to do a single player Feed the Beast series. This is going to be in a brand new mod pack. I think it's still in beta. This is Feed the Beast Unleashed. This is for Minecraft version 1.5.2, so we're still not on the latest version of Minecraft, but it's a little bit later than the 1.4.7 I have been playing on. So this is what I believe the successor to the Ultimate Pack is going to be. It does not contain RedPower, and this does not contain GregTech, but it has a lot of the same mods as Ultimate, plus it has a couple of additional mods. Also, a lot of the mods that are the same as Ultimate are updated to newer versions, so this is going to be really cool. We're going to check out some new stuff here. You can see that it has 107 mods loaded down here in the bottom left corner. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to checking out a lot of the new stuff. Now, I have checked out some of this stuff in the previous beta pack that was just called 152 with GregTech or WGT. So I do know some of the stuff, but I don't know everything. So we're going to check this stuff out and see what it's all about. If you want to download this pack, on the Feed the Beast launcher, there's a button that says Private Packs. You have to type in the code FTB Unleashed. One word, first 4 letters capitalized. That'll add Feed the Beast Unleashed to your list of mod packs. You should be able to select it and continue playing from there. Now, I have modified the pack by clicking the Edit Mod Pack button. From there, you can enable and disable mods that are part of the pack. Now, by default, there's about 5 or 6 or so mods that are disabled. I have enabled Biomes of Plenty. I have enabled Xeno's Reliquary. And I have also enabled, I think, Nether Ores. Although I probably will never use Nether Ores. But I did enable those 3. Now, I tried enabling all of them and creating a new world just to see what was all going on. And it just would not create a new world. So, just those 3 mods I have enabled allows me to create a new world. So be aware of that if you guys want to check this pack out for yourselves. So let's start a new single player world and create a new world. We'll call this FTB Unleashed. This is the exact spelling of the private pack code. So there you go. So I was also thinking maybe we would do a hardcore series, but no. I think we're just going to stick with survival. And let's go to more world options. We want generate structures on, loud cheats off, bonus chest. Let's go ahead and turn that on, sure. And world type, default, nope, super flat, large biomes, Biomes of Plenty. This is important if you want all of the new biomes from Biomes of Plenty mod. Let's go ahead and create a new world. So like I was saying, I was testing out this mod pack before I started recording. I made some worlds in creative mode and was just playing around to see what's what. And I was looking around to see what's what, and I was having a hard time finding rubber trees. So hopefully I will be able to find rubber trees a little bit more easily. I don't see any within view here, unless that's maybe an MFR rubber tree over there. I don't know. I don't even know what those look like. I don't know if those are enabled. All I've seen so far is the IC2 rubber trees, I think is what they are. Yeah, I don't see any through all these trees around here. We're probably going to have to go exploring a little bit. So what did we get in our bonus chest? We got some stuff in here. Awesome. Okay, so we got some logs. We got some plank stick, a wooden axe, and 4 smiths. These are new. Okay. Are these stackable? They are not. Okay, these are not stackable. We're going to have to figure out what those do. This book right here you spawn with, this is from Tinker's Construct. And this book will give you pretty much step-by-step instructions on how to make Tinker's Construct things and just everything about the mod in general. So this is pretty cool, like an in-game instruction manual. Like it. Let's go and take these torches. I want that chest too. Let's go and punch this down. Come on. And take that torch. Awesome. Okay, so 4 smiths, huh? What is... Oh. Wow. Okay, so you can cut things down pretty easily. What the heck was that? Wait, what? Oh, wow. Okay, well, this is brand new stuff. I haven't played around with this yet. Awesome. Okay, so that is kind of like the old RedPower scythe, right? Or sickle or whatever that was called. So that's a good way to get, you know, leaves destroyed. And, oh yeah, and it chops down wood pretty fast too. Okay, I like this already. Now, it gave me 3 of those. That seems a little odd. I don't know if that was intentional or not. But pretty awesome nonetheless. Oh, I wonder, here's a beehive. This is just a meadows hive. Let's see, do we get bees out of this thing for breaking it with this glove? Probably not, but no. Okay, worth a test anyway. Oh, you know what I should do? I like writing down like where the spawn point of the world is, even though it doesn't really matter, because you can, I think it was like right here, right? Because you can, you know, use a bed and put your spawn point pretty much anywhere. Oh, while I'm in here also, let's turn this to a round map, and I want to turn off those chunk grid line things. Let's do filtering on. That's fine. Dynamic lighting. Do I want that? No, let's leave dynamic lighting off. Water transparency? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so out of here, let's do waypoint. New waypoint. We'll just call the spawn. Done. Done. Back to game. Oh, yeah. All right, so which way do we want to go explore? It looks like there's plains or some kind of a biome over here. It looks like sunflowers and stuff. That looks nice. Let's go over there and check that out. We are looking for rubber trees. It's one of the more important things that we're kind of on the lookout for right now. Whoa. Wolves? Oh, yeah. Wolves. Okay. Awesome. So there's also sheep over here. We should probably... Oh, you can't use this to kill sheep? What about this axe? Oh, yeah. I can use the axe to kill them. Oh, yeah. And if you look in the upper left-hand corner, there is that... Wait, what did that just drop? Raw lamb chop. Okay, so that's new. That might be part of Natura. I'm not sure, though. So yeah, in the upper left-hand corner, there's this new damage indicator, which is pretty sweet. Shows you how much health the enemy has, or I guess the sheep in this case. And it also tells you what they are if you're not sure what kind of a mob it is. So that's pretty awesome. Looks like a Thaumcraft Greatwood tree over there. Yeah, hopefully we can find rubber trees. Yeah, I was playing around in creative mode. I think I already mentioned that. And yeah, I was flying around for a while, and finding rubber trees was like one of those things. Like I was just having a hard time finding it. Ooh, a blueberry bush. Let's take these. We can grow these for more berries. So there's like a pink tree, and we have a desert over here. That's pretty awesome. So these sunflowers turn into just sunflowers, and those turn into sunflower seeds. I would imagine you could eat those. Should probably grab some of these just in case. I don't know yet. Oh yeah, this is awesome. Loving Biomes O Plenty. Aloe. What can you do with aloe? I am curious. Can you craft this in anything? Nope, maybe that's just a decorative plant. Okay. I'll just put that back right now. Oh yeah, watch out. This is quicksand. It matches... Oh, there must be a cave nearby. It matches with the sand more closely than the quicksand did in the ultimate pack. So I don't really want to cross the desert. I see a desert well over there. Let me do an F3A. These chunks aren't loading. Okay. So, desert well over there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that quicksand. It's very hard to see now. I was kind of hoping to see maybe a desert temple or something. I'm not really seeing any of that stuff. Kind of walking around the outside of this forest, hoping to, again, find a rubber tree or, you know, something at least that's going to catch my interest. We do have wood, and we should look at making like a furnace to cook that pork. Or, I guess that wasn't pork, was it? That was lamb chops. Let's see. It's a new hive over here. A couple of new hives. What are you? You are a resonating hive. Okay. Yeah, bees might be something that I'll check out in this series too. I know a lot of people keep asking me to check out the new bee stuff, and I know forestry has a lot of good stuff in it now. They have like butterflies and a whole bunch of different types of extra bees have been added. Well, I guess the mod is now called Magic Bees, which includes both Thalmic bees, the the extra bees, and I think another type. I'm not sure. Another berry bush. We should grab these two. These are raspberries. Awesome. Oh, I hear that zombie somewhere. Hear him walking around really close too. Right down there. I guess they see me. Let me equip my axe. Get out of here, zombie. Is there like a dungeon down there? Or is that just like a cave these guys spawned in? Looks like just a cave. Okay. We'll just leave those guys alone. I'm just going to click some more of these raspberry bushes. These are going to be good. Renewable food sources are always good to have. I don't really know how many of these I should take, actually. How many do I have right now? 22. Yeah, let's just go and take the rest of these. There's also things you can do. There's multiple different berry bushes around, I know. It's like blueberry, raspberry, and mallowberry. And I think there's one more type. And if you combine 3 of those in a bowl, you can make a berry medley, which is a pretty decent food source. So that's something else I'm going to be looking at doing. So we've kind of walked around this forest so far, and still not seeing any rubber trees. And I don't know if those are biome specific or what, but I would have expected we would have found something by now. It seems like they are a lot more rare than they used to be, that's for sure. Okay, what do we got over here? This is just oak. And, okay, well, I think we're just going to keep exploring around. We still got to look for a place to put a base. More blueberry, I have those. Yeah, we definitely need a place for a base, or at least a place to set up shop. Where is spawn? Okay, we're only 75 blocks away from spawn. That's not too far away. Just kind of exploring this area here. Now, I didn't even look. Is this like an island? I don't remember if the land area went off in the other direction or not. If it is an island, that would be pretty cool too. I don't think I've ever really lived on an island. Quartz crystal. Awesome. Get our applied energistics going with that stuff. And no, still not finding any rubber trees. Okay, well, I mean, this island or this area is pretty cool nonetheless. Yeah, it looks like we got an ocean biome over there. I haven't found any oil yet either, so early fuel is not going to be easy, I don't think. We're going to have to do something else other than oil. Although it's not really that easy to do because you still have to make the refineries really and process that stuff in order to make a lot out of it. Yep, still just walking around, just checking out this place. Oh, I think... Yeah, okay, so this wasn't an island, it was just a peninsula. That is a eucalyptus tree, I believe. They don't do anything special, they just look cool. Maybe we should go explore further away from this forest. I don't think there's really anything over there that's going to keep us here. And then there's also that desert the other direction, I think over to the east. Yeah, the eucalyptus trees look pretty good. I like that wood type. Okay, so we got some sunflowers over here. We've already seen that. I need to... Yeah, let's go ahead and make a crafting table, make a bed, and just go ahead and sleep the night away. Going to get on my bar there. And we have this, and we have this, and a bed. Nice. Let's sleep. Oh yeah. No dealing with monsters for us. Okay, so let's take... Actually, can I break that with this? Oh man, that's so good. I am going to just go ahead and throw away this wooden axe because there's no point in keeping that. Actually, you know what? I'm wrong. Because we can't attack monsters with this glove. We have to use this axe or our fist or some type of weapon. And I'm pretty sure wooden axe is stronger than your fist. So let's go ahead and keep it for that reason. Blueberries, what are you? You are an unusual hive. That's unusual. And is this another blueberry? No, this is raspberry. Do I have that bush? Blueberry, raspberry. Okay, so we need more blueberries. I should go grab that other one we just passed. Oh, and there's a couple of them there. Yeah, these blueberry bushes, they grow from smaller. I think there's like 3 different sizes. So yeah, we'll go and grab that stuff. And this is, I think, barley over here. Yeah, barley. More raspberry. Okay. Let's move on. Let's see what else we can find here. Still looking for a place to settle down, that's for sure. I see a swamp up ahead, or at least something that looks kind of swampy, so that might be a good spot for us to find our rubber trees that we're looking for. Just continue to move on here. We will have to make a furnace at some point to cook up our food so we can eat. Our hunger is going down. Actually, now that I think about it, I think we could just eat some of this, like these blueberries, and then we have raspberries. So that might get us by for a little while. Yeah, and then those went right to my hotbar. So let's just give you half a hunger each, and they eat really fast. A lot faster than the other foods, it looks like. So pumpkins, some kind of like a swampy area or something over here anyway. A little gravel beach area. Okay. Those bamboo forests are pretty awesome looking. Whoa, a little bit of lag here. Did the game just crash? I'm not sure what happened. Nope, we just had a huge lag spike there. Okay, think we're good? There's a zombie somewhere. Right. So let's continue on over here. Maybe we'll find something pretty cool. That's also one of the great things about Biomes O' Plenty is no matter where you go, you're probably going to find a different biome. There's, I believe, something ridiculous, like 30 or more biomes that it adds. So on top of the vanilla. So there's like so many biomes you can just run around, explore, and find. Okay, so it's like a spruce forest over here, I think. We're on a plains. This is over here a what? This is a wetland biome. Okay, we got an achievement for that. There's mud here. Yeah, you kind of sink down into mud. It's kind of weird. Swamp flowers, cattails. I think I want cattails. Okay, so nothing much to see here. There must be a lava lake right there sitting in that tree on fire. Tree pig up there, so that's pretty awesome. So much cool stuff just to wander around and explore in Biomes O' Plenty, or I guess the new Feed the Beast, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, this is really awesome. This whole forest is probably going to burn down because of that. Oh yeah, take these berries. Definitely want the extra food. Don't even know if I got that berry. That's fine if I didn't though. Oh man, there's so many berries here. This is good. I like it. Okay, so still on the hunt here, trying to look around and find some stuff. Yeah, we definitely want to find a place to settle down, but before we do that, oh, here's a village. This actually could be pretty good, depending on what's here. Yeah, let's kind of look around this village for a little bit. We might find some good stuff here. All right, it's a weird-looking generation. Got some villagers nearby. Hey, buddy, you want 22 coal for a emerald? Probably not a good deal. What's in here? Ooh, we found a Tinker's Construct village house. That's awesome. All right. So what are you? You are... Check out those eyebrows. Okay, so you want 23 pistons for an iron oreberry bush. That just does not sound worth it. So yeah, those must be the Tinker's Construct villagers. There's a chest in here. I'm just going to break out your window, don't mind me. Oh yeah, look at all this Tinker's Construct stuff in here. That's awesome. Cactus pan, iron pickaxe head. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, I'm going to want to collect all these things over here. Okay, so it looks like there is a... Whoa. Oh yeah, poison ivy. Watch out for that stuff. So this looks like it is a blacksmith. Yeah, and you want 2 emeralds for quartz? Sorry, I don't think that's a good deal. What's in here? Claw? What the heck's a claw? I don't know. Apple gas tier? Or is this different? It doesn't say gas, it just says tier. I don't know. Thorns and claw. What is a tier? Is that the same as a gas tier? I'm not quite sure. Come on. Yeah, looks like item tier. Tier and a gas tier appear to be equivalent to each other. I'm not sure why it's called something different. Inert core with a diamond claw, tears, and soul sand. Okay, so that stuff is useful for something. I don't know. Let's actually look and see what an inert core is for. That looks pretty interesting. Okay, it doesn't tell me what that's for. That's fine. Or does it actually? It says a 4 shard. Or maybe that's what I need to craft whatever. I don't know. Let's move on. Okay, so those are the only things we can do here. You want an emerald for 4 redstone. Not a good trade. So what other village or houses do we have here? It looks like this is a pretty bustling village. Big one, actually. Let's actually look at this on the map. What do we got here? And zoom out, maybe? Which one's the zoom out button? Is it this one? There we go. Yeah, it's a pretty big village. I don't know what that white building is. I know we were kind of walking over there and I walked away from it. Let's go check that out. Oh, I'm walking away from it still. It's over this way. Yeah, this is a really expansive village. I like it. So this is quarried stone. Okay, so nothing special here. Oh, and we also got a Mistcraft villager. And I hit the poison ivy again. Great. Let's check out what the Mistcraft villager has. We're going to put some of this stuff down so he can't escape. Okay, what do you got here? You have garden biome page. That's pretty good. And in here... Now, do these things have chests in it, or is it just the one page? Not sure. But we did get this thing, which is pretty awesome. Why is my map flashing? That's weird. I don't know why my map's flashing. Okay. Right, so there is a Mistcraft villager here. There's a... I was going to say Thaumcraft, but it's not Thaumcraft. Tinker's Construct villager here. Got a church. Yeah, Tinker's Construct in there. What are you over here? Just a regular house, or are you something special? Just a house. And this one over here is nothing special. All right, yeah, I like this. This might be actually a good place to set up for our base for now. And then from here we can kind of venture out and find, other things. There's a chest. Oh, was this the place I was already in? I think it was. Yeah, we already raided that chest. Okay. Very awesome. And here, nothing. I don't think there's going to be any other special buildings around. I think we found all that we were going to find. It's good that they have potatoes, though. So that's awesome. We got food under control as well. And nothing in there. And what do we have over here? Yeah, I think we've seen pretty much everything here. All right, so let's go ahead and put a marker down for the village. Think we will call this like the village center. It kind of looks like the center to me here. Yeah, we'll go and put a waypoint. New waypoint. Village. Done. Done. Back to game. Okay. So yeah. Lots of good stuff. We have furnaces here. We could actually cook up our food, I think. That sounds like a good idea. We have 3 of those, so I think we're going to need... Oh, I don't even remember. Certain amount of planks. Let's do that many planks. Go and cook this food up. Yeah, I think that's going to be enough. Alright, so it looks like it is turning nighttime. Our food just cooked up, and I grabbed the rest of that. Let me just go and throw the bed down just right here out in the open. Sleep till day. And then we can venture out from here. Well, at least we have a landmark or something to point back. Let's head over... I think we're going to want to go this way. I see a lot of stone on the map to the west, straight ahead. But let's head over to the south. We're still looking for, a permanent place to settle down. I don't particularly want to live inside a village, maybe near one. But if we could find a rubber tree or other materials that we're going to need, that's going to be really awesome. So this is pretty cool looking right here. really blue water, shadowy. It's pretty awesome looking. All right. So is this still like the bog? Or wetland? It's called a wetland biome. A bunch of lily pads. That's awesome. More cattails and a hole in the world. Oh, jeez. I hate those things. I wonder when those are going to be fixed. Man, look at that. It's like the longest ravine ever. There's like a slime underground there. Can I cheaty find anything in the world? See a creeper down there. I'm not seeing anything really that I'd want to go for. All right. Oop, can't jump here. Yeah, like half a tree. Ah, that sucks. All right, let's try and go around. Actually, what is this stuff? What are you? You are reeds. Okay, let's try and go around this hole in the world. Actually, let me just log out and log back in. Okay, so log back in. I'm looking on the map, and it looks like we have a massive oil well in the direction that I'm facing right now. So that's pretty cool. Maybe we should go over there and check that out. Whoop. Fell way deep into that water. Yeah, look at that oil spout. That thing's huge. That's pretty awesome. We could use that for like some early power. Depending on how deep that goes, it almost looks like the oil is now clear, or at least translucent, where it wasn't like that before. It used to be pretty solid. Feel like I can see through it. That's awesome. Okay, yeah, let's kind of run around here. I'm tired of going through the water. Oop, it doesn't look like there's a way through without going through the water. Okay, from here, what can we see? More of that spruce forest over there. And still nothing as far as rubber trees go, which is disappointing. Whoa, whoa, what are you? What are you? Look at that massive thing. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, we got oil here. We got cows swimming in oil, apparently. Lots of animals around and a huge tree. Oh my goodness, look at that thing. Wow. And it's still going. Looks like all those leaves are kind of despawning right now. Yeah, there's a bunch of leaves despawning up there. Okay, so this is pretty awesome. Let's check out the size of this thing. Oh, wow. Look at the size of this thing. Redwood. Huh. I like it. I'm almost thinking this might be something that we could hollow out and make into a huge treehouse, huh? Oh. We have a Thumbcraft dungeon thing over here. Not a dungeon, but, you know, one of those trees. Let's go check this out. These have chests under them where we could probably find some good stuff. There's going to be a cave spider coming out somewhere. I think we're finally... Can I break that spawner with this thing? I can't. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, well, I just broke all that stuff. I don't know what was in there. Okay, well, that's not good. I see redstone on the ground. I see an enchanted book. Let me get rid of some of these seeds I don't want. What else? What else? What else? Stick. Flour. Okay, I think... Oh, I need to back up a little bit more. Get rid of that. Cocoa and a saddle. Okay, I think we got everything. So that's awesome. Where's my torches? Torches. So I can put those down there too. Let's go ahead and throw some light around here so that thing doesn't spawn. I don't have a way to break it just right now. And was that's a great wood sapling. Awesome. Man, that tree is massive. So if we were to hollow that out and make that into like some kind of a base, we would have pretty much all of the wood that we would need for quite some time. And that also makes a pretty good landmark. I like it. I think that we're going to call this home. So which way? The village is over there. Which would be the best side for like a view? We have a forest right here. If this was our front door, we would see that oil well, which probably won't be there for forever, in fact. Almost feels like this would be the entrance that I'd want to do. Let's actually see. Is this whole thing like solid? Ooh, look at this stuff. There's like 2 different types of wood. Oh, I need to put down a chest. Let's do that. Put down a chest. And drop off some of the stuff that I don't need. Oh, we got a bucket. That's awesome. Put away some of this saplings and stuff. reeds, all these berry bushes. Oh yeah, this is awesome. We are off to a great start. All right. Put this away. I'm breaking 3. That's an awesome. Okay, so redwood bark. Burn it for charcoal or make a hidden tree door. Okay. Make a hidden tree door. Heart of the tree, redwood. Aha. So is it turning nighttime? No, this place is just kind of dark because of the shadows around here. Alright, so I think... yeah, it looks like this whole thing is solid. That is awesome. Does this go back much further? I'm out of torches. I think that might be the outside of the tree. Yes. Oh man, this thing is massive. I think, yeah, I think I'm going to turn this into a little base here. I'm going to have to dig out all this stuff. Good thing we got this power glove, or what was this thing called? Forest mitts. Good thing we got this thing, and this allows me to chop down this wood really fast. Oh, I think we should probably check. Does this stuff... oh, it does turn into planks. Giant sequoia. Redwood. And this stuff does not. So I can make a hidden tree door out of this stuff. I'll have to figure out how to do that. Maybe you just, cut down enough of that stuff and you make a door out of it, and it's just a door that blends in with the bark. I really don't know. I'm gonna have to check that out and find... oh, well, no, that's fine. Okay, yeah. I think that was just an extra block on the inside. I don't want to break the outside of the tree. I want to keep it looking as natural as possible. Oh yeah, look at that. That is awesome. Okay, so if I were to break this, yeah, we have inside corners that I can take out and make this a little bit bigger. And oh no, not that one. Okay, let's put that back. Uh-huh. And you. And you. Yes, this is going to be great. Okay, well, it's kind of hard to see in there. Let's go ahead and... well, I don't even have any charcoal or anything to make torches. Yeah, I think we're going to actually have to go mining and get some cobblestone so I can make a furnace or at least find some coal. Either way. Alright, guys, so I tell you what, I am going to dig this out for a little bit, try and get something set up, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so I went ahead and I dug out this tree a little bit. This is plenty of room for a beginner starter base, I think. The only problem with building this is eventually we could do like maybe 1 or 2 more floors, but it starts getting narrower and narrower. So if we want to have like a ladder up, eventually we're going to get cut off because the tree is going to get smaller. So we might have to do like a fireman pole or something up the center of the tree for a ladder all the way up. I'm not sure yet, but I don't want to go too crazy just yet because I don't know how many floors we're going to need. I don't know how far down this goes. A lot of stuff to find out. Now, this bark here, it says you can make a hidden tree door, so that sounds awesome. Let's see. I mean, there's nothing we can craft with this. It doesn't turn into anything. It says we can burn it for charcoal. Let's see if we draw a door. Oh yeah, look at this. Secret tunnel, redwood bark door. Also, this guy right here, I was using one of these force mitts and it broke, and I got one of these out of it, I think. And did I have 4 of these before, or did I have 3? I don't know. I thought I had 3. I might have had 4. And then we got one of these force shards. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. So let's put that right there. Yeah, that is pretty hidden. If I put that on the other side, I wonder, is it still as hidden like if I put it from this side? Well, that doesn't look too bad, actually. Looks like a little handle kind of a thing right here, maybe some hinges. But yeah, it is pretty well hidden. I like it. Very cool. Not a bad starter base house. Awesome. Alright guys, well, I'm looking at the time and it looks like we've probably reached the end of the episode. So I'm going to go ahead, put some torches around here, and I think we are pretty much set to get a base established here and get everything going that we need to do, we are going to have to dig down, get a mine, or find a cave somewhere nearby. I really haven't seen too many caves that I want to enter. But yeah, we want to get our resources going and start, getting established. Okay, guys, so that's going to do it for today. I want to thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments if there's any specific mods you want me to look at, like in this series. I know bees, a lot of people have asked me, but if there's anything else, there's a whole bunch of different mods in here. Tinker's Construct is something I really want to take a look at. But yeah, let me know in the comments. And that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.